Hi, I'm Nick Huston here for Gotham Sound and Communications, and we are getting a quick look at the new Phonak Roger earpiece. Brand new, just arrived yesterday, and definitely one of the hot topics at NAB this year. So we'll get right into it. We'll open it up. We've got the Roger earpiece here, so let's see what's in the box. Okay, in the box is your standard Phonak case. Very nice. And inside is the new Roger earpiece. Looks a lot like the same carrying case for the old earwig, but the new Roger is just a little bit smaller. So there's the new one. Here's the old one. You can see, and it's pretty hard to see, but the new one is probably, I would say it's turning around on the table, but it's probably about 20% smaller. So pretty significant. The other difference, obviously, is that this is digital. So this operates in the 2.4 gigahertz band, where the old earwig used to operate in 216. So let me put the old one away, bring out a dime, just so you can see it's literally almost the exact size of a dime. Other differences in this, this goes back to the old style of battery door. So where you put the battery in like that. Uses the same size earwig battery, the size 10, or you can get the batteries directly from Phonak. So we'll just take one out and put it in. There we go. Pardon my clumsy hands. There we go. Take it out, put it in, and boom. Okay? I can go right in my ear. And I do hear a little beeping. What the beeping is, what the beeping indicates, is that it's not in range or it's not tuned to anything, which makes sense because we don't have any transmitters. Okay? So other things in the box are this CNC spray with a microfiber cloth. Imagine that's for cleaning the earwig. And then another thing are these comfy soft wraps, which look like they wrap around the earwig to make it sit better in the ear. So anyway, so that's what's in the earwig box. Let's look at the actual transmitters. So Phonak has released two different transmitters. One of them is called the touchscreen mic. It looks a lot kind of like an old, I don't know, iPhone or smartphone or something like that on the box, but let's see what it actually looks like. And here it is. So it's a pretty basic design. Looks like there's the power switch on the side. So just go ahead and turn it on. Lights right up. And then you've got a couple of different options. Honestly, we won't go into all of these things, but the big one here is to connect. So you hit connect, and then because the earpiece is next to it, it's automatically connected to the earpiece. You have to be in proximity to connect it. Let's see if it works. I hear myself. How exciting. Now the range on these is about 25 feet, so you have to be pretty close using this transmitter to have their talent be able to hear you. But the nice part is it comes with a bunch of different accessories, chargers, etc. Also this little necklace, so you can hang it around your neck. Anyway, but let's not deal with this. Let's actually do a test. We'll turn it off and just say yes. It is a touch screen. It's pretty easy to use. It's actually the first time I've paired it, so you can tell it's for real easy. Okay, other stuff. Let me get this off to the side. So let's move on to the base station. This is how a lot of people will wind up using that. This is the base station. Now, the base station actually transmits at the same power level as the touchscreen mic. But because it's a base station, you can use external antennas with it. And we recommend using something like this, which is the RFNU 2.4 gigahertz CP beam. It's a high gain antenna, and that'll increase your range from about 25 feet to somewhere between 75 and 100 feet line of sight. Very important. So let's take a look at the base station itself. Here's your antenna. Here's your output volume, your linking button, and your power button. Okay, XLR input on the back. Looks like it's XLR and tip ring sleeve, so you can use either one. USB port for future programming, and external power supply. Looks like it takes 5 volts. So that's not perfect for the location sound mixers, but let's turn it on and see what we can do. Power supply included. I'll put this off to the side. And we will unwrap this. Plug in, and now we will power it. So let's see. And power it up. You see a nice little click there. So to sync this, you got to hold it in front of the antenna and push this button. And so when you do that, green light lights up and it shows that you're paired. Now, if you're using an external antenna, you would want to put it in front of whatever your external antenna is. So the CP beam, you would put it in front of the CP beam to make it pair. If you put it here, and it's not going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to just have a listen, because the big thing about this is not that the range is better, it's not that the battery life is better, it's that it actually sounds a lot better. All right, so let's try it. Let's listen to some music. All right, we got some lovely classical music, and let's see if you can hear it on my mic. Sounds pretty good. All right, so that's the new Phonak earwig. Digital, sounds much better than the old one. It's a little bit smaller. Thank you for watching. For Gotham Sound, I'm Nick Huston.